Good evening. Sorry about that. I was getting something set up. Oh, thank you, Scotty. Oh, God, Don K. I've felt sick now for like 2 weeks. Hey, Siren. Hey, Rachel. Jess Ruby. Sorry if it's loud. My window's open. I think they turned the heat off in the building finally because, like, I don't feel weird. Like, even though the heater wasn't on, you could still feel heat coming out. I don't feel that today. Yeah, when doesn't Sally Ann start her shit? Um, I'm drinking coffee. Thank you, Samantha, for the coffee. Hey, 71, bitching in my kitchen. Bitching in my kitchen. Oh, that video you sent me was funny. Um, hey, sweet Irish. Chris C. Now, I'm going to try a different approach, and I'm going to try, for my own sake, nobody else's, fuck them, to get my point across and to not, because I have something to show you guys. A couple of things. But to not go down to these bitches' level because that's normally what happens. So, what I want to accomplish is to show you some shit and not say shit in return and let the pieces of shit look like the pieces of shit that they is. So, gather around and I'll get my shit together here. And I've been cussing a lot lately. I'm sorry, but you know what? Fuck. I've been annoyed. So fuck off.
No, no chance. No, no dance. No, no chance. No, no dance. No, no chance. Don't give me second chances.
That's so cool!
I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My
Love you, Scotty. Love you, Natasha. Love you, Siren. Hey, Jay. Hubert. Okay, so hold on. Let me just say this real quick. Let me just get this off the table. Just the question on my brain is why? And are you fucking okay, Sally Ann? This bitch thinks I'm gonna get triggered by sharing out my husband's TikTok for people to go subscribe. Are you okay, Sally Ann? That man does not even like you. Are you okay? Is that supposed to be like a one up? That's just, to me, it just looks stalkerish, if you ask me. I don't know. Should we find your family members, Sally Ann, and start following them? I mean, I don't know what to say. Oh my God, does coleslaw make you fart, Siren? I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, like, it wouldn't bother me either way. Like, I think it's just to the point where, I mean, what, Sally Ann, you already threatened my job, and then that fucking happened. And whoever the fuck Irish twin is, by the way, let me tell you something, bitch. Oh, here I go. Not even a couple minutes in my mouth. Hey, Amber. This bitch says, because yes, I did put my PayPal, all my pay links in my community posts. This bitch comes in and says, asking for money again. How old are you? Bitch, I'm 42. How the fuck old are you people that are reporting jobs and contacting people that you got be so fucking insecure to take that away from someone? How old are you, bitch? Mind your own fucking business. I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna reset. So, anyways, you know these people, they're victims and they're so abused by me because they're women, and you got Jet's mom over there being a total fucking drunk mess, causing trouble, and then turning around when people bark back at her and saying, I'm the mother of an autistic child. Bitch, ain't nobody give a fuck. This ain't about your kid. This is about your fucking attitude. You can't use that shit as a weapon. Just like what I'm about to show you, I don't use as a weapon. And first of all, it's not fucking true. For one person it is, but not for me. Oh my God, Natasha. Yeah, that's why every time she says your fucking name, her numbers go up, right? Is that purchased, Celia? No, you just use Natasha's name and then your numbers will go up, you dumb bitch. Retro playing victim asking people to flag my post. Yeah, let's get into Retro before I show you what I'm about to show you. Retro, the innocent little fucking mouse who literally in her tag, it says Retro enjoys triggering you or something like that. Hey, Sherry, love you. Gets pissed off because first of all, just like Tiffany says, that wasn't brought to the platform. Bitch, my court shit isn't brought to the platform. So, Retro posting my upcoming court date with me behind bars and being like, yeah, lock him up. Fuck you, bitch. Matter of fact, hold on a sec. Okay, sorry about that. So I simply made a post saying, hey, Tanya Ferrente. Y'all stay real triggered over there, don't ya? Is it Birmingham? I don't know where the fuck it is. Brampton, something like that. And what? And what? Hey, Retro, that restaurant you work in, do you serve people with AIDS or HIV, do you think? By any chance? Or do you make them leave? Do you make them leave your restaurant? Think about that, Retro. Think real good and hard. Because I'm wondering if you do. Because you've got Amy over here, the innocent bitch, right? Amy, who she's just so sweet and oh my God, these people don't stop talking, blah, blah, blah. Amy, sit the fuck down. You are a nasty, evil, ugly inside and out. The reason your husband's flaccid, evil, evil human being. She is no, see, and listen, this is why when people hear shit that comes out of my mouth, yes, Tanya does have reviews, Scotty. All you got to do is Google Tanya Ferrente Italian restaurant, Canada. Oh, see, Amy. Okay, hold on. So, so Amy also, and this is not the bad Amy, by the way. You got most of you know that. So, do you know the difference between HIV and AIDS? Anybody? But Amy's best friend has HIV. Well, listen, this kind of shit I pointed out because the hypocrisy of these people and the ignorance, by the way. GLM, of course, goes on this morning live saying that I have AIDS, that my husband has it, and blah, 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 blah. Clearly, this bitch doesn't know how shit works. Don't you work in the medical field, GLM? Do you have patients that have HIV or AIDS? That's correct, Scotty. Well, let me explain it to you, okay? And I'm not a doctor and I don't have HIV or AIDS, but even if I did, I wouldn't be ashamed of it to tell anybody because I married somebody with HIV, undetectable. You cannot pass it on to somebody if you're undetectable. There's ways around it. That doesn't make me not love somebody just because they have HIV. So this bitch is going on and on and on. First of all, not even saying HIV, but saying AIDS. And then she's referring to that dumbass Wendy account that Amy operates. Not the Amy in the chat, Amy Secor is who I'm talking about. Hey, Breezy. So let's just show what this Wendy account over there. And Amy, just so you know, and I'm not playing around, I find it appalling that the stepdaughter of a senator would be speaking like this, because I'm sure there's plenty of programs that he works with or supports or fundraisers, foundations that help people with HIV. And bitches like you give him a bad name. So I will be calling him about this, just so you know. That's my right as a citizen. So I don't know if you guys could read that. Hold on, I'm going to have to get on my computer because I want to read it aloud. If not, go ahead and start reading it yourself. But hold on. Give me a second. Hold on one sec, guys. Oh, yes, Amber. They go nuts if I say you're going to have a heart attack if you don't calm down. This is why you guys, and again, there's no excuse for me to do it in return. That's why I said at the beginning of this live stream, I'm going to try to just contain myself and show who they are without giving it back. So I'm trying my hardest. Hey, into the woods. All right, let me see if I can do this real quick. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to do it this way. That should be more clear. There we go. So here's Amy's account, Wendy, saying, I saw videos of Michael saying he's open about his HIV, and Bob, she's talking about me, had outed him on Wamber's panel. So if Michael was diagnosed with that, does that mean Bob has it too? Insinuating that I have HIV. Now, my husband's fucking health, that's his own business. I'm talking about my shit. But hold on, it gets another one sec. Get it nice and clear for ya. There we go. You guys see that? Amy, the one who just cries victim all the time and is so innocent and all that, right? She says if anyone deserves it, it's Bob. So if anyone deserves HIV, that would be me, Amy is saying. Remind me how these people are innocent again. Hey, catch me. Remind me how these people don't poke. Remind me how these people don't go real life. Literally in front of your faces as you watch me being poked and poked and poked and poked, whether it's my job or now my health or my court hearing and all of that, which has nothing to do with YouTube, right? But that's okay because you're mothers and I'm a man? What? No, motherfucker. No, you don't get to use the mom card. Let's say that I did have HIV. Even if I was an asshole, I wouldn't be able to use the HIV card. Even though I'm an asshole, I'm not able to use the gay card. That has nothing to do with the way that I'm treating other people. Do you see how that works? So, Margie, Jet's mom, save me with your bullshit that you're the mother of a, autistic child and all that. Well, even if your child wasn't autistic, here's my question for you, Margie. Why the fuck do you drive drunk with him in the car? Why? Oh, because your mom, you could do that? No, bitch, you can't. And don't think that people don't see these women who pull the mom card nonstop up at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. And yeah, to me, that is fucking concerning. And you could tell they're drinking. I know Margie only comes online when she's drunk, period. Drinking till 4 or 5 in the fucking morning. To me, that's a fucking problem. But you're concerned about me? Whether I had HIV or not is none of your fucking concern. Why the fuck are you up at 3, 4 in the morning when your kids got to be up for school and you're boozing it up? Hey, Regina. Hey, Machete. Love you, Nikki. I hope you're doing good. Oh, right? Nikki, yeah, just like they could talk about Scotty's and saying she needs to get knocked around. All sorts of shit. So the reason I'm trying to bite my tongue is because if I say mean shit in return, which I fucking can go lower, they're just going to use it and be like, oh my God, he's terrible. I'm a mom. No, you guys are not an example of a mom, a good fucking human, nothing. That's why you get no respect from me. That's why I don't talk to you people anymore. Tiffany, or her version of why we stopped talking is fucking bullshit. This bitch turned and just went to a chat dragging me in Space Monsters for no fucking reason. If you can't see the common logic and why I was like, okay, yeah, fuck off, Tiffany, then you're dumb. Perhaps you should quit the White Claw longer than one fucking evening and get a better memory, Tiffany. And Jet's mom, as far as you're just like Tiffany. You did the same shit to me. And when I call you out on it, what do? Oh, I didn't do anything. Oh, I just want peace with everybody. Really, bitch? Well, then don't talk shit about me so I can see it. Then maybe you'd have some peace. Thank you, Into the Woods. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Their so-called moral compasses of YouTube need help. Yeah. And then you got Sally Ann over there. She just thinks that people are just coming after her nonstop. Sally Ann, why the fuck are you posting people's family members' channels when you don't even talk to them? It's on purpose just to see if it'll trigger. I don't give a fuck. Share away. It just shows what a fucking weirdo you are, dude. And how petty you are. Maybe that kitchen would get clean. And actually, matter of fact, hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta upload another picture. Okay, sorry about that. I'm doing this ghetto style on my phone. So, thank you to Scarlett for being two-faced. That's why I don't talk to her, for sharing this. I want you to tell me, does any of this look like renovation to you? You're gonna have to zoom. Sally Ann's house. Any of that look like renovation? No. No, I appreciate that, Into the Woods. Yeah, I saw that, Marie. What the hell was that about? Sally Ann said that some guys came attacking her and her husband at a car boot. Shit, maybe they saw your fucking hair and thought you were like one of those. Do you remember those clowns that used to run around for no fucking reason and it was scaring the shit out of people? That's probably what they thought it was, Sally Ann. Change your fucking hair color and you won't have people coming at you at the car boot. Oh yeah, Sally Ann's done all of that shit, and it's so like when they say it about me, I'm like, you guys are fucking ignorant. Then you have Nikki and Robbie who've done the worst out here. Really, bitch? What, you can't handle me fucking clapping back and saying something back at you? By the way, that's Sally Ann's trashy house. Just in case you were wondering. Thank you for that, Scarlett. In the same post, she admitted to assaulting one of the men. Yeah, notice how she said, oh, the cops weren't called. Yeah, because you fucking assaulted somebody. You would have went to jail, Sally Ann. You wouldn't want that on you, right? Because then your fucking mugshot would be going around, and that would be the most fucking hilarious one. Because it looked like Ronald McDonald just got locked the fuck up. Yes, Sally Ann was making direct threats to my job. Now, I know Amy has something to do with it, just because she knows how I am and how I would tell people, hey, don't say where I work or say I got a new job and all that. And she was just recently talking about it. But also recently, Sally Ann was just threatening that as well. They're also doing the same thing with my court date, which, by the way, I do have a public defender. And I have a whole list of all these bitches who have made threats. Tanya Ferrente, you're fucking one of them. Sally Ann, you're one. Amy Secor, you've been on there for a while. And same with you, Martha Ussery. Anybody who's made any comment about that at all. Because if that comes up in court at all, it has nothing to do with my case. And these people are just inserting themselves to harass me. And they've make it sound like I'm getting the gas chamber or something. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but I'm not going back to jail. That's not how it works. Sorry about that. When did they send messages to your dad, Marie? Her black hair was the best feature she had. I'd say go a little light brown. She's a little too pale for that shit. No, the court. I mean, nobody's going to entertain that shit. Nobody. My ex doesn't even like these bitches, doesn't even like YouTube, okay? And is aware of some of the things these bitches have been saying. Love you, chicken lady. Yeah, I mean, Jesus, they make it sound like I'm going to be burnt at the stake, Amber. Oh my God. Can you guys hear that? Not only that, Nikki. So, speaking of that, not only living in filth and staying up at night and all that kind of stuff, grown women who, I mean, they just say that, you know, especially me and Nikki, or they'll say it about Amber or Siren or Natasha or Bill, like, and Sarah. We are the most just dangerous people. Vile. We do the worst. I'm sorry, do you remember Anne Frank poking at fucking Hitler? Because I don't. Do you remember Nicole Brown Simpson poking at fucking OJ? Because I don't. Do you remember Shanann and the kids poking at Chris? I don't. If you're scared of somebody, you don't poke at them. If you're out here and you're like, oh my God, my kids, my this, I'm so. Why are you poking at people? If the people you say are so dangerous, why the fuck are you poking at them? Oh, can you hear the traffic siren? I was wondering that. You can legally request TV footage if a hate crime was committed. Just saying, and believe you and me, that area is lit up with cameras. Are you talking about my area? Do you remember Amy telling everyone all the horrible, disgusting lies I told her stepfather? Well, Nikki, I flat out said, Amy, you're literally saying that a gay man deserves to have HIV. I am going to contact your stepfather about that because you represent him on here. So just so you know, I am going to do that. It's not a surprise, and that's my right. Matter of fact, maybe I'll just take to Twitter. Fuck it. Yeah. So, Amber, January hits. I'm in a dark place. I did not have energy or even care to look at negative stuff on YouTube. I did not care. I put myself in a good headspace so I can rebuild myself because I didn't have a lot of time. My aunt is literally moving in like a couple of weeks. I was at my aunt's. I had to find a place. I had to go through this program so I could get back to work. And so, fucking Irish twin, to answer your question, this 42-year-old who we did not have a savings in my marriage, we did not have any of that kind of stuff. I did not have a backup plan because I planned on being married forever, landed with nothing. And then I built it up. I went through the program. I got back to work. I found an apartment. And not even a month later, you bitches tried to fuck with that. And then they keep, the shitty, dumb fucking thing is they keep saying, well, he did this to himself. He could have gone through a program. Excuse me? No, 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 no. I did not. I did what I was supposed to do, and I got through it. You bitches took it into your hands to contact that employer. Contact them to rile them up, make it sound like I needed to go through a program so that I would have, and yeah, I had no choice but to quit. I'm not going through 30 days or longer of unpaid bullshit. No. And I can't afford that. So, of course, I'm not going to do that. So, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So, if I want to ask people for donations or money to help, then that's my prerogative. And I ain't fucking ashamed to do it. Whether I'm 42, 82, I don't give a fuck. You should mind your own business and not fuck with people's income. Amy's still living in a U-Haul. Oh, exactly, Marie. Yeah, and they can poke at it, and Sally Ann should know. When you're early on in your sobriety, I mean, that's pretty hard. Like, it's fucked up when people, like, tease you about it or whatever, because she should know how difficult it is. Or does she really? Did she ever even really quit? Oh, yeah, Nikki, hold on. I'll give you a link if you want. Hold on one sec. I've got messages about that, Nikki, and they're like, what's going on? I was like, nothing. Nikki's grieving, and I haven't been on YouTube. I've been going through a hard time. Hold on. I'm so glad I had my camera pointed up because I'm buck ass naked. Oh. You know, Miss Flowers, if Marie did at this point, and that's why I'm saying, I mean, at this point, I don't care. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And if you end up getting your job called or anything like that, I mean, these people are making the rules. So at this point, I mean, I don't have anything to lose. And, you know, if those are the rules, then I mean, I guess we're doing that, right? And it's okay. It's okay to mock that. Um, so at this point, I don't give a shit. Why would I? These people literally are trying to completely ruin my life. And why is it? It is because of rejection issues. And I saw your comment on that, Amy. That's exactly why. You're so insecure, Amy. You can't even handle Sarah being in the same chat as you without throwing a fucking temper tantrum. That's why Chad fucks other bitches. Hold on one second, Marie, okay? Hold on. Okay, there you go, Marie. You could handle it if you want to. Nikki, I was in a different screen.
Well, I
Hello.
thought, hi, buddy. I don't like to type, so I didn't say hi
Why
to
don't you go and
everyone.
fuck yourself?
Well, actually, the reason I come up here is I thought since, we're like fucking, we got some problems with each other. I don't want to do the passive aggressive shit, Robbie. Let's just get it out because,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not quite sure what it is, but maybe you know.
Well, I know exactly what it is. I wish that you would stay out of your driveway and start doing more beneficial shit with your life.
That was beneficial. But seriously, I don't read these, but I have had people send me some shit, and I'm like, this is interesting to me that they know. They just know everything that's going on because I'm being really hateful and bitter right now, and I don't give a fuck. I
Mm-hmm.
am. And am I being passive aggressive? Yes. Am I fighting with anybody? Absolutely not. But it's funny
If
to
you and
me.
I were fighting, I would be the first to know
I
because
mean,
you
well,
would
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
say some
no.
shitty ass shady shit to me,
Well, yeah, but I'm
or
just
vice
saying, like,
versa.
it's why is it though? I have a question. Why is it that people think that they know what's going on between me, you, me, Amber, me, Jax, me, Siren, me, and whoever else, just by based solely on what they see publicly. They don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They don't know that, like, do we have to express, do you have to come up on your panel and do a whole goddamn live dedicated to me? Is that what you have to do? Does Amber have to do that? Does Jax is that what's required? Because I don't believe it is.
Apparently, and
I mean,
Sally Ann is so sure that Siren is moving out
gave
here,
a
and
blowjob April, sorry.
huh?
Somebody asked what I did in my
Oh,
driveway.
that Siren's moving out here, and I'm gonna destroy Siren's life and bring him down. It's like, first of all, even if he does move out here, what the fuck is that to you?
Well,
Like,
they've got to come up with their conspiracy theories. Like, literally, that's all they talk about is their bullshit. And I am going to fucking finish striking Tiffany just in case you're listening, you stupid bitch. It's going to happen. I just haven't gotten around to it. Go. I
good,
want to just. I struck her last night, but I forgot to fucking include some information. So,
good. Tiffany's a whole fucking problem. I
yeah,
mean, and Jet's mom sitting there like, she always has said like, oh, I don't do drama, I don't do this. She's always even been up in my drama all the time, and then
I'm
she'll turn around and be like, I'm just the mom of an autistic child. Yeah, but you're in my opinion, Jet's mom, you are a shitty ass fucking mom who, and you, it is a fact that you go in and out of rehab since I've known you at least 4 times, and this is live-in rehab, this is inpatient, and then you come out and you won't be on YouTube forever because you're sober, and that's great. I think that's great. and then you fucking fall down and you do shitty stuff. And the problem I have with you, Jet's mom, is you do shitty stuff when you're drunk and you don't even remember. And then you say, I didn't do anything wrong. Yes, you did. You need to get
Rob,
right yourself.
Robbie, she says she's never had a phone. She's never spoken to me on the phone, not with by one-on-one, not with you. Meanwhile, I actually have messages where she sent me on Facebook, and yes, we were on a phone call together with her.
Yes, we were. And she was on video at one point, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was driving drunk, and that's when she had her crutches because they were beside her. Or yeah, her crutches. She had crutches, and she was
Yeah.
wasted.
So, and Jet's mom, just so you know, I've seen the shit that you're talking about, my personal case, my job, now on the post about me saying that I have AIDS. So I will gladly take that video off your hands and give it to her police. And I don't give a shit because at this point, these people are out here trying to destroy people. Meanwhile, they're living some fucked up lives themselves. Oh,
Well,
there she is. There she is.
look,
Jet's
she's saying
mom. Jet's mom. You speak one more thing on my case, I see you in any more chats, anything real life about me, that video is going to your local police and they can fucking deal with it.
she just said she never spoke to me.
Drunk. See, this is what I just said, Jet's mom. You get drunk and you get amnesia. Hey, excuse me, Al. And listen, these people are like, oh my God, Robbie does things behind the scenes. No, I don't. Listen, if you're doing something fucked up, and you're like supposedly reporting me for fucked up shit. Well, I have actual evidence of you doing fucked up shit. So handle your own and mind your business.
I do have that. I
Oh,
did
you
because
don't? Really, Jet's mom? Because you were just commenting on April 22nd over on Retros yesterday, you dumb bitch. It's all, go over and look at the post, you dumbass. Hold on a minute. Hold down the fort.
okay. Sorry I didn't get to say hi to everybody. I it gets confusing but hi. And if you see me on the live being hateful, just ignore me because I'm just hateful right now. So in case anybody was wondering, I know that they're all fucking frothing at the mouth at the moment, restreaming everything and trying to figure out who's no, but nothing's going on, you fuckers. Nothing. But it was interesting because I did strike Tiffany last night, and I noticed somebody else also struck her. Hey, Machete. Vids uploaded a video. I think it was today or yesterday. So keep up your shit, Tiffany. I've already told you to stop your fucking bullshit. And honestly, I do think that they're just bitter because Robbie has picked himself up off the ground in record time and rebuilt his life in record fucking time. And he was I've said this before, he was in the fucking basement of rock bottom. And we got people like Amy out here and fucking Tiffany who are bums. Talking about, and Retro is no fucking better either. I believe she was crying on a fucking live stream not that fucking long ago for some fucking tires or some shit. Well, actually, she cries about a lot of shit, but what the fuck is that?
This is what Margie was commenting on. April 22nd is my court date, and all of these people have been posting about it, talking about it, lying about it, all sorts of shit, and that all started with Amy.
Why don't you, but you know what, Retro, have you considered maybe putting Chad's face on that fucking body? Because that motherfucker's worse. He's done worse. When we're talking about Robbie, you guys don't seem to understand something. Michael did his shit too. Michael was arrested first. Michael did some shit first too. And also, that is two fucking grown men. Amy and her husband, that is a grown-ass man and a woman. Think about that. You want to talk about charges? Oh, she called the police. Oh, yeah, she did. 3 times. So why don't you go ahead and make a fucking a little meme, a little Caillou meme for Chad? Bald fuck. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I don't know why they're talking about you. At least, I mean, I don't condone violence in domestic. Obviously, I don't. But you and Michael are 2 grown-ass men. There is a difference between 2 men and a man and a woman.
Mm-hmm. Jet's mom, this is why you should put down the bottle, honey. Do you not see the chats and the panels you're on and all that shit, you're literally on GLM's panel, and she's saying that we have AIDS, and Amy's saying I should have AIDS, and if anyone deserves it, it's me. Margie, you are a disgusting piece of shit.
Hold on a second.
Not only are your skin tags disgusting as fuck, you're vile. You get up early in the morning, and I witnessed it with my own eyes, and you open up fucking alcohol. So next time you go to rehab and you get out, what will this be, the fifth time since I've known you? And you remember and say, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Now I remember what I did. I'll forgive you, but you ain't ever fucking coming back to me, bitch.
Let me just send you something, Robbie.
Okay, cocaine bitch. How's that hookup going over there in Vegas, Jet's mom?
Robbie, I'm going to send you something on Messenger because I don't know if you want to show it, but I think you probably should. If anybody's curious about Margie or what the fuck Jet's mom's credibility, have a look at this.
Okay.
Where are you? Hold on a second.
You could, hey, receipts. Hey, you'll be calling me a liar when the local police are knocking at your door with that video of you driving drunk, Jet's mom. That's a promise, bitch.
Okay, hold on a second. I forgot how to. Is that it? Yeah. Like I said, this is just to show credibility of a lying
It's
bitch.
coming, Margie. It's coming.
Okay, I just sent 2 screenshots.
Okay. Amber, I put the link in our chat if you wanted to take. Hold on, let me go look. Perfect. All right. So, Margie, what was that you were saying? You've never been on a phone call with Nikki, right?
I hope she answers. You've
Oh,
never
shit.
been on a phone call with me, Jet's mom? Because that's what you've been saying for a while now, right?
Hold on, I'm crackling.
No.
I'll be right back.
Oh, she says no. Actually, you have multiple times.
Look at the screen.
Yeah. This is from my messenger. I'm the you there. That's me. If you can look at the top, Margie, Jimmy, Robbie.
Get your wet brain under control, Margie.
Let's see, how many calls did we have? 2 at least, because there was, the first one and then another one after that.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm crackling.
September 2nd, 2023 was one. Let me see what the other one was. The other one was let me see. Oh, it was okay, here we go. She's going to start her bullshitting. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, because I've said that from the beginning. It was a group call. It was Robbie, me, and you. I don't actually remember Siren being on that call, but I know for a fact it was Robbie, me, and you. And I've said that. Now, if you'd like proof of that, I can provide that. I've never said it was just one-on-one. Exactly. Yeah. I said me, Robbie, and Jet's mom. Not, me and Jet's mom. She's messaging me on Messenger. I've never returned her messages. Ever. If he turns that machine on, I'm going to have to mute. Yeah. You're right. You're right, Jess Ruby. You were Siren, but that's strange because I don't actually remember that. So I think that's interesting. I mean, and to say, "Oh, a group call." No, no, no. That's some bullshit that you're trying, Jet's mom. That's exactly what that is because your words were, "I have never been on a call
Sorry
with."
about that.
You know her excuse is now she just said, "Oh, a group call." Bitch, she knew it was a group call.
Yeah, duh, Margie.
Oh, lying. You can't prove anything. A
We just
screen
did,
recording.
Margie.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get the screen recording of her driving drunk. Then
Yeah, we'll put that up. We could. You could share the screen and play it. So, Margie, remember your words, okay? We'll show you physically.
yeah, gotta
That's what it's come down to, honey.
because she's denying that she was driving when she shouldn't. And not only was she driving drunk, I mean, she was soaked as fuck. But
Look
she
at
also
this. She said this
had,
yesterday too. Going after middle-aged, well, yesterday she said, Robbie goes after middle-aged women who are mothers. And I'm a mother of an autistic child. Margie, don't start none, won't be none. You cannot use the mom card. You can't use the middle-aged card. Matter of fact, you should be embarrassed about the middle-aged card that you're getting involved in shit like this because it is embarrassing.
everybody on here is middle aged. Really, honestly, like I mean, I don't see a lot of people in their 20s or 30s. There's not too many of them. And what the fuck does age have to do with anything?
Yeah, and I don't just go after people. When you're a two-faced and you're a backstabber and you do shitty things, yeah, I'm gonna bark at you. I don't go after people just for fun. I'm not an asshole. I like to get along with people, and then people make it impossible.
Wait, are her friends not all middle aged on here?
That or higher, yeah.
So I mean, what
Suck
is
my
she?
asshole, heavens, baby. How about that? And reminder, my PayPal's pinned, folks. Thank you, and thank you to the people that have been donating during the
Breezy.
stream too. I appreciate it.
Breezy is young. She is the youngest, probably, of all of us. I just don't
It
understand.
doesn't look. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's gay, who's straight, who's. It doesn't matter who's sober, who's not. You come for me, bitch, and I mean, you're gonna get clapped back. Period. And people know that. And oh my god, he's the worst. Okay, well then you probably shouldn't poke at me if I'm the worst. You probably shouldn't poke. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. It's you. I mean, when have I ever been like, "Oh, you middle-aged women, I'm coming for you"? No. Like when people disrespect me, I try to bite my tongue, and I have a problem biting my tongue. And you bitches know that. How the hell does my background change? And where did Nikki go?
I'm hiding in the closet.
What the hell happened?
I don't know.
Wait a
You
minute.
tried to fucking shine in front of me. You just took the.
Sirens doing that backstage, you little. I was like, what the hell
I
is going
was,
on back there?
I was confused. I had to
Yeah,
check
I
to
was
see
like,
who was on the
Nikki's
show.
gone. Okay, did you share? Oh, did you get it yet?
Who
Hopefully,
me? Oh,
Margie's not passed out face down in her puke yet, and she's still paying attention.
I'm looking for it. Hold on. Which phone was I? So
It's
September 20. Okay, so it'd be on this one. Hold on.
and Margie, you fit in perfect over there with people like Amy and stuff. Because when people show solid evidence, you're like, liar, bitch. You can deflect all you want.
Where am I going? Where are
That's
they?
Tiv's thing. Oh, and by the way, listen, this AI stuff is fun, but when you're like, oh, I wrote a song, bitch, AI, that's not writing a song, bitch. Make your own instrumental, write your own shit, and sing that shit yourself, and that's you writing a song. Tiffany, you suck.
Oh shit.
I
She's just.
typed into ChatGPT and I made a song. No, the fuck you didn't, ho. Go look at my catalog, bitch.
Wait, there's this one. Oh, we're still at 2024. But I don't know. Like she, she said You know what she said? Jet's mom said the other day. She said something like, I don't know where she said this, but I heard her say she had to go and clean her house, and I was like, what? Rich people don't drive drunk, is what she said, but do you clean their houses? I thought rich people had fucking housekeepers and shit. I mean, that
Yeah.
was a strange thing for her to say.
Yeah, we learn new things about ourselves every day, don't we, Natasha? Every single fucking day. And Siren, when are you getting on the plane to get out here? Sally
Tomorrow.
Ann said you're getting out here like immediately, so
Yeah, tomorrow. I'm hopping right on that plane I can just leave everything in this house.
yeah.
And just move. Just
Yeah,
immediately, you know, just
bow down, bitch. Bow down. Leave it
I'll
all
be
behind.
I'll be right out there tomorrow, and I'll be on my knees just right there.
In the
Great.
driveway.
I have the knee pads ready. I have hardwood floors, so watch out.
Yay!
Oh god, don't get me started on noodle mash.
Oh, fuck.
That woman, I'm bullied, I'm bullied. Oh, come on, give me a fucking break. The shit that comes out of that woman's mouth or on her community post, hypocritical.
Fucking.
Okay, I'll share a siren for a little bit. Hey, Aurora.
She is like, I'll never understand what she gets out of, the Mrs. P, but I don't understand it. And she's a fucking pig for doing what she's doing. She should be ashamed. Of course, she's not ashamed of herself, but she's a fucking cunt, and she deserves everything that people say about her.
Yeah, I agree.
Every little bit of it.
Yeah, it really triggers her when you know how she said about Amber and a couple other people, get a job. Bitch, when's the last time you had a fucking job? You were 23 years old, right? What are you, 50-something, Noodle? You can type, you can log into a computer, you could talk, you could take billing phone calls, collection phone calls from home. You could do a lot of shit.
She fucking runs her mouth enough.
Oh, Robbie totally gets puppy privileges. So
I'm gonna kidnap that puppy. Oh, yeah, I could move this up. He's legit packing behind him. I thought this was... No, he is moving. But we don't got to tell you guys where he's moving if he's coming here or not. So suck it, Amy. It's Sally Ann.
Oh, I'm sure he's gonna come.
Oh,
and
yeah.
come again.
Uh-huh. Unlike Amy's husband and Jeff, for that matter.
Yeah.
And poor Noodle. That's probably her problem.
Yeah. Oh, and why are you still looking for that? Because Jet's mom, yeah. I find it odd that, you say that I've attacked you and everything. I literally have watched you and not said anything. Just ever since I saw you in that chat where I was being dragged and you're contributing to the conversation, I just brought it up to you. Then you started going to other people that have been dragging me for years. Space Monster, GLM, Amy, Tiffany, all these people, Sally Ann. So you cannot sit there and tell me, oh, I'm not doing anything, where you literally, these people that you knew and used to talk shit about did terrible things to me. All of a sudden, you're all up in their chats being like, oh, I can't believe I trusted Robbie. No, bitch, it's the other way around. I can't believe I trusted you. I let you in my fucking home. And you did some shady ass shit. And why is that? It's because as soon as you wake up at 8, 9 in the morning, whatever time, you crack open the bottle. And I witnessed it myself firsthand. I woke up. I was on the couch. I let you sleep upstairs. You come down. You're like, will you judge me if I open a White Claw right now? And I was like, no. And you're like, do you want one? I was like, no. It is early. So, bitch, explain to me how I'm a boozer again. Because if I was, I would be the one offering you shit at 8 o'clock in the morning, not the other way around. I agree, Angels Among Us. But see, that's the problem, is they can be away from their children all day. and rant and rave and attack people's personal lives. But when people stop and say, hey, wait a minute, I noticed that you're going after everything in my real life all day, every day. And wait a minute, did you just say that you're a mom? Don't attack you? Where are your kids, by the way? And if you say that, they're like, oh my God, they're talking about my parenting. No, what I asked was, why are you putting all your attention towards me, somebody you don't like, on the internet, but you're using the mom card, but you're nowhere near your kids this whole time, 24/7. That's what I'm pointing out. That's concerning and that's a problem. It's weird because it's not like you guys just go on and talk about me or anyone else for an hour or just a little bit. It's literally all fucking day. And it's not just calling us names or anything. It's literally digging into our entire lives. So when it happens back to you, which it's not right to do it in return, but again, don't poke the bear. Then all of a sudden you pull the mom card. Well, I'm not seeing that mom card being put to use.
You know who else does that?
Who?
Tiffany. I'm a mother. Bitch, I'm a mother too. What the fuck is your point? What does that have to do with what's going on YouTube? If you're gonna use that as an excuse for God knows what, I don't know what the fuck she's even saying any of that shit for, then you shouldn't fucking be here.
Yeah, to me it makes it
Most
worse.
of us have kids.
If they're like, I'm a mom and they have young kids at home, I'm like, okay, you just made yourself look worse. You didn't make yourself look better or more of a victim. You made people question, okay, well then what the fuck are you doing here?
But what's the reason for using it as I don't understand why that is a shield. How or why? What the fuck does that matter?
Mm-hmm.
Lots of us have kids. And
Yeah,
how does that have anything to do with YouTube?
Yeah, and believe me, the reason I came up here, being a parent of an autistic child is a difficult lot in life. Believe me, I understand that because I have an autistic nephew. But that doesn't make you Jesus, where you can do no wrong. That does not make that you do not get to use that as a shield and a sword. Fuck.
But you could get the fuck off of YouTube and go and take care of your child. You could do that.
Yeah.
If it's something that you want to keep bringing up. I mean,
Sorry,
I don't
I had to
understand
add
it.
myself on my computer because... Sorry, I had to switch. My phone was getting hot. It's so hot in my apartment right now that my phone overheated. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Just looking now. This was 2023.
Yes, roosting. Hold on.
So...
Casey Anthony was a great mother. Letitia Stout was a mother. Exactly.
Good
yeah.
point.
No, that doesn't impress me in the least bit when people say that. Especially when they like do terrible things or poke at me first. So, for example, with just and I know everybody else gets attacked for their own things, but so for me personally, I'm not a father. I don't have kids, anything like that, right? So it's okay since I'm a single man and I don't have kids, so I don't get to use that card. It's okay to say since I'm gay that I have HIV or AIDS. It's okay to attack my, addictions. It's okay to go real life on me and call my job, or to invest their time and dig into my family, my extended family, my marriage, my court cases, all of that kind of stuff. It's okay to do all of that. Right. So in return, I can't be like, oh my God, I'm a father. No. So when these people do that first, they have to understand you're poking at somebody. So you're going to get your feelings hurt. Just don't do that. And if somebody is so terrible and dangerous and the words that come out of my mouth are so horrible, then shut the fuck up. Because you cannot complain when you come at me for all the real life shit that you do and I snap on a bitch. Hey, Augie. Hey, Nikki, remember when I told you I love when my friends from high school come in?
Yep.
Where's one of them? Augie was a hot jock in high school.
Oh.
Huh?
So I'm thinking of Melissa? Is that her name? The girl who beat you up.
Oh, Melissa Estes. Yeah, she.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
The girl who beat me up.
Well, I mean.
Hey, Augie, didn't you date Melissa Estes? I think we have
God.
a delay because my stupid signal. I'm sorry.
Yes, Melissa, she banged his brother
What?
last time she was on here. Now he's just poking into people's personal business.
If they dox my address, they've been doing that for years. Me or Noodle, because Noodle was just talking about it. Who cares?
Yeah, they can't get in Robbie's building. It's a secure building. They would have to be buzzed in. So, yep.
Yeah.
And good luck, because they'd probably trying to get out pretty fucking fast. That would be their problem. Getting in is not their problem.
Yeah, plus my office I already told him. Exactly, Machete. Yeah, Melissa Estes. Augie, I don't know if you know that, but in 7th grade, it was 7th grade, Melissa Estes and I got into and then she flipped me over a desk, I think in social studies or math class or something like that. I think I did start it, yeah. Who the hell is that, Siren?
That
used to be the Pope.
What the fuck?
Oh.
What?
I used to do, during my karaoke streams, instead of doing an impression of Joe Biden, I used to do one of the Pope. So, I just kind of kept it. So, you know.
Which Pope is that?
One of the older ones, not one of the ones before John Paul.
He looked happy. Did he drink?
Oh, he was very happy. He's quite jolly.
Yes.
Mm. Thank you, Jacinda, for the Venmo, and thank you, Oscar. Hold on, I don't want to be rude. There's one more.
Fucking.
And Debbie, thank you.
So, do you know who was hanging out in my chat? Being all nice.
Who?
Jet's mom. Like last night or the night before.
Tip. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Offering condolences. That was the first thing she said. And I thought,
Probably doesn't remember that. She's probably going to be like, "You're a liar."
I just was confused because I was like, what? That's weird because you've been running your fucking mouth about me. But offering condolences, I just thought, well, okay, that would be disrespectful for me to tell her to fuck off. So I didn't, but I was like looking at my chat and I was like, this is awkward. What are you doing? No place to go? The fuck are you doing here? But she was. So again, just in case anybody's curious about fucking her credibility. Yes, she was, Bill. She has no credibility. She doesn't know if she's coming or going.
Yeah. So, hey, Marie, can you send that to me? Whatever it is over on Twitter. See, that's what they do. You point out facts to them, or you point out their behavior, and then they just keep going and poking and poking and poking. I'm at the point where I just don't give a shit. Like, you guys make the rules, and you have to treat people the way you want to be treated.
Exactly. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, she was. I saw that, Bill. Margie was on Tiff's last night while they were streaming you.
Oh, it was gross. I went over there. And
I never call it X, Machete.
I struck her, and the stream was taken down, but then I got an email saying I forgot to enter or put in whatever information. So I was so tired I didn't do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to finish it today. And I think Vince is doing one as well because this bitch is clout chasing, and I'm not going to have her fucking using my shit just for her to get fucking people in there. Absolutely not. So,
Yeah.
and yeah,
She'll
it was
go back to
embarrassing.
putting everything to private.
Well, if you see Jet's mom up there, it's really embarrassing because she's the fakest person. She's so fake. Like, she's like, it was gross. It was just so syrupy and sugary and all of the fucking fake, weird shit. That's what she was doing.
Well, Jet's mom just wants a place to hang out, work, because when she drinks by herself, it's boring. So she just wants a place like to hang out and be welcome and like drink.
That makes sense.
And that's
actually.
it. Because
okay, yeah.
she doesn't come on here unless she's drinking. She said that with her own mouth. She even said one time when she got sober, she's like, I realized like I don't like to go on panels or YouTube because it's like all nonsense. Like I don't know what to talk about. But when she's drunk, she doesn't give a shit what she talks about. Someone admitted they doxed your address, was doxed alive just now. Oh, who you could say who's live, Maria, I don't care. I just want to know to point out the hypocrisy because, you know, they cry and they complain and all that shit.
Bill.
So then they have nothing. It's sad that it comes to the... Yeah, Chris, what was it you put up? Because I think Sally Ann, I think you were in Sally Ann's chat or something like that. Oh, of course. Granny Fancy. Oh, yeah, Just Ruby. And you know what? Margie will apologize to me when she gets sober. I'll accept her apology, but I'm smart enough not to let people like that back in. I cannot handle these women that use me as their personal fucking counselors anymore. I don't have time for it. It's exhausting. And if you can't fix your own problems, I used to stay on the phone with that bitch as she cried about her own sobriety. And then now look what she does. She drags mine with other people. Fix yourself, Margie, because you are your own problem.
Yeah, you can tell that she's...
Oh, is Granny
fuck is
Fanny
Pink
streaming
Bow
us?
Bird. Hey, Granny Fanny. Aw.
They're obsessed.
I'll be your counselor, Augie. We've known each other enough.
Is Augie
I mean, what else
still
is Granny
hot?
Fanny going to do?
Robbie said he was.
Ooh.
Augie is a handsome feller. He is a straight man. And I believe he's married. So calm down, Siren.
I don't mind.
Me either. I never
Yeah,
saw
that's
me.
mom. She flipped real quick. Love you, Oscar. Yeah, whoever this Birdo, whoever is, I've never seen your ass before, so you ain't getting a link, bitch.
Did you see
Mind
what
your
Bill said
business.
to him? When he asked for a link?
No.
Bill's like, no.
Don't
goes,
talk
no.
back to me.
And then, yeah, because Birdo, or the pink bird said, or whatever his name was, said, I wasn't talking to you, Bill. I was talking to Robbie. And Bill, don't talk back to me. I was, that was fucking funny.
Granny Fanny, nobody is fucking afraid of you. Shut up, get a life, and move on.
I mean,
Be a big boy. Act like a
Granny
man.
Granny Fanny is mad because he got caught by Scotty being sexist and homophobic, and he got outed. And yeah, oopsie. Granted, I love 2000s edgelord humor as much as the next guy, but if you're going to claim that you're so much holier than thou, then you better keep your stuff a lot better hidden than you did, or we're going to bust that shit out.
Oh,
So,
he's so kind. What is that?
Well, I mean, that's all Granny Fanny does. He is very self-conscious in his masculinity that literally, think about it. He has to literally try to go after gay men on the internet to feel like a powerful man.
And women.
And women too, right? Because they talk about when you go after women, yet he's never shown his face. He's a pussy. And all he does is he's full of threats. You're an insecure bitch, Granny Fanny.
And he ratted on
fucking
people
intimidated by your dumb ass.
He's like that tenacious. What is that? No, 6ix9ine guy. That's what, he's a rat. That's why he went to.
Angel, come on, Gav. Granny Fanny tries so hard to make the humorless harpies laugh. He thinks he's like a stand-up comedian, and it gives him a sense of masculinity to have these ignorant women surround him and like laugh at his dumb jokes.
Yeah, and when he got busted out, he started talking about my bleeding ass. And well, he's the one who was in prison, so that's him. So
well, it's funny because just all of these people they'll sit there and they'll talk about they'll talk about syphilis or HIV and stuff with me and stuff like that. And then if you say anything about their health, like they're overweight or possibly have a heart attack or anything like that, like it's the end of the world to them. It's like, hold on a minute. Amy literally just said that I deserve to have AIDS. Literally. So I don't want to hear no complaining out of anybody, because here it is. Where'd Nikki go? Look, if anyone deserves it, it's Bob. And that was a comment on this post where they're saying that basically that I have HIV. Oh, look, they tagged you in it too, Siren.
Yeah, I saw. So.
Yeah. And I don't give a fuck. You could talk about all the STDs you want, syphilis and all that kind of shit, because that's why you go and get a penicillin shot and get that shit taken care of. And I'm the one who told you guys that, not the other way around. That ain't no surprise. But sorry to disappoint you, but I don't have HIV.
I mean, who even thinks like these people?
Golden source.
So, I mean, we're just hanging out, and they're constantly thinking about, oh, they must have diseases and HIV, and they must be having sex with their dogs and their kids, and blah, 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 blah. That's all they think about.
Yeah, I mean, when your mind goes there, that's like a you thing. It's weird that your mind even goes there. I mean, back in January, when I was trying to focus on stuff, I literally witnessed these people doing the same shit they're doing now, except now they've gotten a lot worse. And I didn't say a word. I was trying to focus on getting my life back on track and focusing on positive shit. And they poked 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 for well over a month. And then I responded, they're like, oh, I thought he was getting his life together. I thought he was changing. Well, I fucking am, bitch. When are you going to decide to fucking change for yourself? When? Because there's only so much that a person can take until they finally clap back at you. Hold on one sec. Oh, hold on one second. Oh my God. Natasha's sending me more AI pictures for last night. Yeah, and Bill, I mean, really, who they're insulting, I think they truly think that they're insulting me by saying I have HIV. Even if let's say I did have HIV, like I have so many friends in the person I was married to, that have had it for years, decades.
Am I here?
And they're perfectly fine. It's still undetectable. Yeah, you're here. It's undetectable. They can't, they're doing fine. So they're not insulting me. Hooker, who sits there and she talks about, oh, I look at Robbie, I know he has AIDS because I have friends that have it and they look the same. You're insulting your friends by saying that. You're not insulting me. You're insulting everybody else out there that has HIV. And I'm not one of them. And if I was, I wouldn't be offended by your fucking ignorance. What?
I said, I know groomers, and she looks like a groomer. No, I'm serious.
Oh, Hooker?
Yeah. My fucking lights just...
Yeah, she does.
Flickered, and then everything went out. That's creepy.
Exactly, Golden Saurus. PrEP. They're not educated at all. Because AIDS is the final, like, your medication's not working anymore, you're full-blown AIDS, and you can actually get it back down to, like, but get your numbers down to where it's not AIDS. And these people are fucking stupid. Do they not know that there's, like, precautions? There is PrEP. They're also very ignorant to the point where they don't know the difference between what a top and a bottom is and who's at a higher risk and all that kind of shit. They just want to say it to hurt somebody's feelings. Well, you didn't fucking hurt mine because I don't have it.
How is it okay to say that to you? How is it okay to say that what they said about you? But my God, if you said, oh, well, this person, I don't want to be too offensive, but, this person used to have an eating disorder, but I think that they're back at it. They would lose their fucking minds. Or do you remember when I said, I asked if Pesky drank? Oh my God. People were outraged and I was like, what the fuck? I don't know her history. Like, but nobody bats a fucking eye when they literally, and by the way, that's hate speech. That's what that is. It's literally because you're gay, you're a gay man. They wouldn't say something like that to a woman, a married woman. Like you wouldn't, they were saying it because you're gay. That's not okay. And so I don't understand how these are the same people that are sitting here saying, oh, we're dangerous, we're this, we're that. Oh, I don't believe I've ever said anything even close to that. I'll talk about, what people say about, on here, but seriously, I couldn't imagine actually saying, somebody's got that AIDS because they're gay. And that's exactly why they're saying it to you. They're not saying you have cancer because, there's a lot of other diseases out there that could cause someone to look, obviously you don't look like you have AIDS, but I'm just saying that's homophobic. And for Amy to say what she said, like, how is that any worse than anybody saying what I said in my comments earlier? I mean, I don't really want to say it out loud, but it is like saying, if anybody deserves DV, it's her. No, fucking calm the fuck down, you fucking raggedy bitches. I mean, it's not.
So that's for Amy, so you said, sorry. So for Amy to say, if anybody deserves AIDS, it's me. Okay, so painful symptoms of AIDS, Amy, include like flu-like symptoms, headaches, muscle aches, fatigue, swollen lymph nodes, especially in your armpits, groin, and your neck, nerve damage causing pain, tingling, numbness in hands and feet. It could cause painful reddish purple lesions. It could, give you really bad fucking case of pneumonia. So you're saying that, right? Just because you don't like me, Amy? And however, I'm not saying I'm offended by that. What I'm pointing out is your hypocrisy, Amy.
Yeah. It makes me sick to think like they'll say these things, the worst of the worst, for real, like really bad things, like shamelessly. And they'll take something that's one of us have said and they'll totally manipulate it and twist it and just run with it. And oh my God, I'm like, yeah, like it's so hard to even try to make sense of them because they're so stupid. I don't know how else to say it. They're fucking dumb. And they just don't understand.
Well, I will say this, Amy, in the most polite way that I can. But if anybody deserves to put their time in Ozempic and still not lose weight, it's you. Because you haven't. And that's the only reason you went to Ozempic. And remember, we have those chats too.
Christina.
And I guarantee just by saying that, they're going, oh my God. Sorry, you can't die from not losing weight. Shut up.
No, I don't recall Amy ever talking about being diabetic, ever. I mean, she might have mentioned it, something. I don't know if she did. I don't remember it. Sorry, Siren, go ahead.
Yep. She first claimed it was because she was pre-diabetic when I mentioned that it was being used for weight loss. She claimed it was because she was pre-diabetic. Then she came along and said, oh no, it's because I'm diabetic, because that magically happened. So,
well, also, when she said she was pre-diabetic and she got Ozempic, I said, yeah, they don't prescribe Ozempic for people who, I mean, you can, if I'm wrong, Siren, please correct me, but I'm pretty sure I read
No, it's an off-label use. And she got offended by that, and I came out and I was correct. So,
no, she was
you, Amy.
So Aguilera, like Robbie was showing us pictures of before, like Christina had a weight gain phase, and Robbie, I was in that chat, and her words, if this is not verbatim, it was very close to it. She said, "Oh, I'm going to go to my doctor and ask for it," and 2-3 days later, she like had some samples. She probably stole them from someone, but
LMP. So Wendy, that's Amy's troll account, started saying that, and then GLM said it, and then Amy went and was like, if anybody deserves to have AIDS, is what she's saying, I do. And yeah, just you're a P word and all this, like, well, you're a cunt. I mean, that's all I have to say. You put all your time and effort into trying to trigger me, and then when I say something mean in return, you run and you cry to your groups of people and fucking go insane. Oh, the prep? Oh, no. Oh, Gladys is saying, I think that the medication, Ozempic or the diabetic one, is expensive.
And since when, I'm sorry, Siren, can you help me out with something here?
Bill's saying that Tiffany admitted.
Tiffany. Now I'm just curious about this Ozempic thing. Is Ozempic prescribed for water retention?
No.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay, just curious because she was a fat pig at the wedding, and that's why she went on Ozempic. But that was water retention. Not. I'm confused now. Amy, get your shit together.
I think it was in Tasha's chat. Somebody said something that, Amy, was saying she has severe water retention. I said, no, she's just built like a water tower.
Yes, you saw that.
No, if she was actually diabetic, as she claims, she would actually be peeing out all her water. So
she drinks Mountain Dew all day, every day. She doesn't watch what she eats. Yep. She fucking goes through. Her fucking whole entire. She doesn't cook. She does not cook meals. She goes through drive-throughs. Like, she does not take care of what she's eating. So everybody that I know that's diabetic has meal plans, or at least take there's certain things they don't eat every goddamn day. She doesn't do that.
Well, remember that phone call we had with Amy, and she said her doctor, she was like, oh, my doctor said I have to stop drinking Mountain Dew. And we're like, oh, well, how often do you drink water? And she was like, I don't.
Never.
And then we're like, well, what do you drink? And she was like, I only drink Mountain Dew. And we're like, okay, that's a problem.
Yeah. Because that
forum, I think, was the one that Gladys was talking about.
I drink like 60 ounces of water a day. That's all I drink. As everybody knows, I'm constantly refilling. And when I was at my mom's, actually, my kids were worried about me. They obviously I wasn't going to be cooking, so they were constantly wanting to send me food. And I said, send me a bag of fucking ice, because I can't find the goddamn ice cube trays around here. That's like how much water I drink. So when you brought that up, Robbie, about the Mountain Dew, I remember that because I was like, how the fuck do you not drink at least one glass of water a day? How do you do that?
No, if you're
Yeah,
diabetic,
I mean, take
you
care
aren't
of
supposed
yourself.
to. Yeah, you're not supposed to drink regular soft drinks. You're not supposed to drink diet soft drinks. You can only drink, if you're going to drink soft drinks, they have to be sweetened with stevia. So you can only drink like Zevia, or you can drink like sparkling water beverages. That's it.
Oh no, she's. I don't know like how much sugar is. I mean, I'm assuming there's a lot. I don't know a lot about diabetes to be honest with you, but that bitch. The point is, she was taking the Ozempic. She wanted the Ozempic because of the Christina Aguilera photos, which were fucking shocking. Honestly, when Robbie was showing them to us, I was like, because I didn't even know it did that.
Yeah,
Like I
Christina
knew it
looks
was.
good.
Yeah, that's why she did it.
Ever since I got on my computer, I think only me and Nikki have a delay. But Siren, do we sound like we have a delay to you or no?
No.
Do you hear it, Nikki?
Just what? No. Yes.
Hello?
See how he doesn't listen to me? He just doesn't listen to me.
Hello?
That's what it is. Siren, do I have a delay with you?
No.
Hello?
It's Robbie. He doesn't listen to me. He's lying right now. I'm ignoring him. How are you, Siren?
I am not.
Congratulations, Siren. I heard about the good news. I'm very happy for you. I'm not talking to Robbie right now because he's rude and disrespectful.
Well,
and you're not allowed to talk to me either.
I think it would be very respectful if you were both nude.
I am.
Like,
go ahead, Robbie.
Good.
No, I'm not actually. I don't hang around being nude. Under my clothes, I am.
Yes, both of you send me all the nudes, please.
That's not fair. Robbie has an advantage that I don't have. He has the deal.
Well, I'm
like
bi. I like all the nudes.
What? Since when?
Since always.
There's a chance?
Ah.
Oh, it's going down. Fuck that. Sorry getting the nudes.
Oh. Wait. Which one am I? Oh, wait. Which one am I? Oh, wait. I'm trying to.
Black and white one.
Why is there two? Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Well, now he's extra gone.
He
They're both backstage.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Breezy. I thought he was gay. Oh my God. This whole time. Whatever. I'm sending the nudes. I will have a witness.
Natasha, while you're in here, this was my plan. I was going to keep sending you pictures of my dog and keep saying it was my wiener every time. And then, like 30 pictures in, I was going to send you my actual dick pic.
Hello?
Hello? Is there a delay?
No, because now I'm on my phone.
Yay.
I'm telling you, every time, and then I was like, oh, I felt like I was being rude because then I would say something and then you'd start to talk and I'd be like, wait, say something.
That's why I was going silent. I was like just waiting for you to catch up because I didn't know if it was me or you.
Yeah, but it was only between me and Nikki. What was I going to say?
You were going to explain to people why you're so disrespectful to me.
Who the what?
You were about to explain to everybody why you treat me like shit and you're so disrespectful to me and you interrupt me when you have this delay that you claim you have. You claim you have a delay, but I don't see proof.
Because you a hoe.
Or you're a fucking hoe too. We should start a fucking whole club. And Siren, you're dipping your toes in the hoe pond, I hear.
Oh.
Maybe.
I know you are.
That's what I was going to say. I remember now. It's just like when, the other day when they were bringing up, oh my God, did you hear how terrible what Robbie said and blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Like, when you go low on somebody and they go low on me, I just don't have the same things to go low on that like a mother would, or, someone who's lost whoever. We don't have the same shit to poke at. So when you purposely, and these bitches know, and they joke about it, make jokes about my dead relatives or pets, well, I'm not sorry. I'm probably going to say some foul shit about somebody I know you care about. And I've already said this. It's not okay for me to do that. But why are you poking to get me to do something like that? No, I'm not a father. So you can't talk about my parenting. Oh, but that's right. They talk about my parenting anyways, even though I don't have kids. You got Tiffany saying, oh, I could see Robbie all geeked out at a bar while his kids are at home. Well, that's why I don't fucking have kids. So if I want to get geeked out at a fucking bar, I can. What's your
Well, I mean,
excuse, Tiffany? Because you get geeked out everywhere and you have
would you
kids
bring
with you
your
while you do
kid?
it.
Would you bring your child to the bar while you're doing what you're doing?
Hell no.
Me either.
I don't, like, Nikki knows this. That's why when I got married, she's like, oh my God. Like, now
Yeah,
you're talking about kids. It's like, I don't want, it's the responsibility. Like, my life, I'm 42, and these bitches sit there and talk about how, oh, he can't do anything. He can't do this. Well, the whole time you guys called me jobless, I had you all fooled because I had a fucking career.
Oh, can I say something too? I just have to say this, and I'm actually like, this is an expert opinion in parenting here because honestly, let's keep it real. I have 6 children that I carried, gave birth to, and raised. They're all adults, so I think I can say this: having children, even just one, is not and never will be the ultimate validation of being a person. It is not, because you know what? The only reason you just fuck. That's how you get pregnant. Okay, and that's, as somebody mentioned earlier, some of the names of people that have had children that have done some things, horrible things. But I don't even understand this bullshit. Why did she even? Why I don't even understand why she was even talking about your life anyway. The bitch is a bum. I would like for Tiffany to show me, what are your assets, Tiffany? What are your assets? What's in your bank account? What the fuck do you own, bitch? You got grounded from a fucking vehicle. You had to ride a bike. You're a bum. You hide in a fucking closet because you don't want to upset your landlord. You're so fucked up in your head that you think this guy's banging ghosts. And you're filming him. You creepy bitch. But you want to sit here and talk about Robbie's life and lay it out on the line like you're something accomplished. You had one thing written about you in a fucking newsletter pamphlet of a company no one's ever fucking heard of, while you walk around an office off making coffees for people. That was your fucking job. That's what you did. You have no education. I mean, fuck, I could get real down and dirty, but I'm not going to. And I'm not talking about your flashlights. I'm talking about you as a fucking mother. But you know what, Tiffany? You should shut the fuck up, because everything that you say, I can fucking demolish. I wish
How about you write a song about...
No, she talks about me as a mother. She wishes. She fucking wishes. I can't wait for my kids to come up on my panel and we're going to go over her fucking bullshit live stream. And then, Tiffany, it will be in that moment that you will recognize what a real fucking mother is. When you hear all of my children, all of them in their educated opinions, watching your filthy fucking shit, because they are everything that you never fucking were and are not. And I raised them. So fuck you for talking about Robbie. I don't care what you say about me because you're a fucking whore.
Well, she said she went to, Chat GBT or whatever and made some AI song. How come Robbie don't drive the bus anymore? Why don't you write a song about why you're not fucking working ever for like the last 10 years, Tiff? How about that?
She's a bum. What does she have? She can't even be trusted with cash. She has to be given gift cards for grocery shopping.
My God.
Like, he doesn't even... Oh, wait. Somebody got memberships?
Yeah, thank you, Rachel. I can't see who got them, but thank you.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can see who got them. Okay, so Marie 21 got one. Tokyo, Daria, K Beeb 66, and pour me another one.
Thank you, Rachel. Yeah, Tiff, why don't you come on and pass a drug test, honey?
Yeah, that would be interesting to see.
Tiffany told Ariana, which I don't know who the fuck Ariana is, that I can't be around kids.
I don't even think Robbie wanted to be. You know what Robbie's fucking April Fool's joke to me was like a year ago? Telling me he was adopting a child. I was like, what the fuck? That was his April Fool's joke. That's how much he doesn't want kids. And I'm glad, and I made a comment. More people should be like Robbie and recognize that they don't want children. All of my kids, they don't want kids. They've told me we're too selfish for that fucking shit. No, we're all about me. They literally said those words. We got shit to do that doesn't include kids. And I'm glad that they recognize that, because there's people like Tiffany out there that have kids and don't fucking know what should. It's just a lifetime of trauma and abuse is what it is. So if you know that you don't want children, Robbie, I applaud you for recognizing that and not fucking adhering to society's or Tiffany's standards and just having one to have. Well, what the fuck? And this is coming from a mother. I'm a mother, and I'm telling you, it's not all it's cracked up to be most of the time. It's not for everybody.
Or you got GLM who loses custody for being an unfit mother. Or you got Mander over there that leaves multiple children in a different state.
Yeah, well, yeah.
See, I know I don't want that responsibility. I think these guys either made a mistake or, regretted it afterwards and realized they didn't want the responsibility. Well, hey, bitch, I didn't do that. You did.
It's weird when I hear people, when she was saying that, I was like, excuse me, bitch, you pay more attention to me than you do your child. And you're going to talk to Robbie? Fuck off.
Yeah, they've also, a lot of them have, so I'm not going to name names, but a lot of these women over there have, they've tried to, use it against me like it's going to hurt. They're like, you'll never be a father. You'll never have what we have. I'm like, I don't fucking want that. Listen, they've talked about marriage before, and I've talked about it, whatever. We've gone after that. But let's talk about that. If having kids means looking and being as fucking tired as these bitches, count me the fuck out, bitch, because I'm tired already.
Robbie, hold on. I'm going to send you a message in a private chat.
What? It is an option, Augie.
Hold on.
It's a big surprise to people that I don't want kids. Who gives a shit?
My shoulder now.
Hey, Wyoming. What the hell is going on?
There, I sent it. Sorry, I was.
Oh, hang on.
I had everything. Yes. Ex Machina. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bizarre thing, though, to say, to try and drag you for, that you don't want. What the fuck does that? What the fuck does that? And I'm listening. It was really confusing to me to listen to this bum, because that's what she is. Even judge you on anything. The bitch literally has nothing. She's never accomplished anything in her life. She has nothing. Nothing. But she's gonna judge you when you literally hit rock bottom and fucking brushed yourself off, got up and fucking had to cry, and then were over it and fucking did what you had to do, and look at you now.
Yeah, and it's funny too because, these women and Granny, but women, we'll just say women, they'll sit there and I guarantee, and this is, you could take it as a knock, whatever,
you
for
support
example,
GLM?
Huh?
Ariana says she supports GLM.
Oh, well, you're a fucking idiot, Ariana. So look at these women and imagine if they ended up single, out of nowhere. I would imagine they would have to take a lot of time to work on their fitness and stuff before they even had confidence to go and flirt with another guy. I'm not fucking kidding. This is why I brag about it, because it's the fucking truth. I can literally go outside right now. I don't even have to leave this building. And I can have dick in my building, in my apartment building, in less than 5 minutes. Matter of fact, it's happened multiple times since I moved in. I'm being a host, so I'll tell you guys. There's about 5 guys who live in the buildings across the street. There's a couple guys in here. And bitch, I ain't worried about it. When they're like, oh my God, he lost this and he lost that. Bitch, I still get dick and ass. Who the fuck is you?
And his bills are paid. And yeah, I just don't. And you know what? You wouldn't be able to do any of that, Robbie, if you had a child in your apartment that you had to take care of. Imagine that.
No, exactly. And I mean, and these aren't just men, okay? Nikki sees pictures. I send pictures to my friends. These are hot fucking men, okay? I have standards, and I can get a piece anytime, all the
I've
time.
never seen an ugly one. I'll
Thank you,
say that.
Smiley.
I mean, they don't measure up to Siren, but they're hot though. Not as hot as
I'm a
Siren.
top, okay? And I like my hardcore bottoms,
I'm a top two.
okay? But I'm not opposed to having 3 guys in my bedroom the second night that I lived in my apartment. Thank you very much.
I warned you.
All of them begging for this D.
Okay, so there's 5 more gifted memberships from Smiley, and I will tell you, Janessa P was gifted a membership, S. Hockett, Chris C, Brutally Honest, and Sherry GB. That was a good one. Good haul.
Yes, thank you. I actually have a funny story. I didn't tell you about this, Nikki, because it literally happened like 3 nights ago.
You dirty bastard. I know it's dirty.
So I'm in my bedroom with 2 guys. And one of them looks at me. He was like, "You're on Twitter, aren't you?" And I was like, "No."
Were you dressed
I mean,
when he
I
said
am. No, we were all doing it. And he's
Oh.
like, "Oh my God, you were doing a dating show on Twitter." I was like, "No, I was doing it on YouTube." He was like, "That's what I was messaged you about it." I was like, "Well, I guess you skipped a line."
Oh. Oh my
Small world, eh?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Well, I mean, I've
And
never had
Oscar can vouch for it because as Oscar's sleeping in my living room, one guy walks through the front door, then I let another guy through the front door, and then another one. Oscar wakes up and there's this hot Hispanic guy in my kitchen getting water, just standing in a jock strap. And Oscar's like, "Damn, you're hot."
Oh, poor Oscar. Did he get any?
No, not that. No,
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know how you guys do it.
no. Me and Oscar are like brothers.
So it's not like a ball pit. Everybody just jumps in.
Not when your friends are there.
Oh, I would if it was my friends in Siren.
So spare me the boo-hoo Robbie's, lonely or can't get a man. Bitch, I could get a man anytime, all the time. I could get a woman too.
That is a fact. I've witnessed that myself, and she cried for you.
So there's that. And I got no shame because I'm single. I don't have kids and I could do what I want.
Well, this gay man over here has, and this is a fact. Everybody already knows he has had a woman send him tit pics.
Yep. Oriana, that ain't none of your business if I use condoms or not. I ain't sleeping with you, so you don't got to worry about that shit, Tiffany.
I wonder if she. Yeah, I guarantee you, like him did. Yeah.
That's Tiffany. We're letting her stay just to show herself.
Yeah. It's so weird though that like the whole kid thing. I'm like, in all the years that I've known you, I don't think I've ever heard you talk about other than your nieces who aren't little. Like, it's weird. Like, I've never heard you say, "Oh yeah, my friend just had some kids and I just went over to visit them," or what. Like, I've never heard you even talk about.
No, keep your fucking kids at home. Unless, okay, Stacy and Roman, I love them. And their kids are like a little older. Like, so we've gone to the zoo and shit like that. But like, if you got screaming kids, call me when you can hang out when we're not going to be interrupted. Because that ain't my style. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's just weird that
Thank
you brought
you,
that
Rachel.
up. I'm like, I've never heard you ever discuss. That's why when you said you were adopting, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was weird. I don't know. It was fucking weird. So,
Well, guys, I'm going to get off here so I could clean. Plus, I want to turn the fans back on because I had to turn them off so they're
Yeah.
not loud. And it's
send me
getting
that.
really hot in here.
Can you send me that picture you have of Sally Ann's house? Because I didn't get to see the whole thing, but I'm just curious if that's what I saw.
Yes, I will.
I need some motivation because now I feel like I want to clean, and this cat is going to help me. Because after seeing that, I'm grossed out. So I'm
All right,
gonna
well, I
go.
love you guys.
Love you too. This cat loves you too. And I'm gonna
All right.
go because she's being very ignorant. Oh my god, stop. Okay, you guys, I'm out. Bye.
Okay, bye. Love you, Siren. Bye.
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 Oh, don't hit that X. I
I
almost did it. Almost did it.
love you.
Me too.
All right, guys. I'm going to end this. That was my rant. I tried to be as nice as possible. I mean, as nice as you can be to people who, are so hypocritical and complain about every fucking thing you say back to them, but they could wish AIDS on you and HIV and all that shit. So I tried to be as nice as possible considering the sources. And again, thank you to the people that have been donating. I saw there was a Venmo and some PayPals, and there were some earlier before I even went live. I pinned my links if anybody wants to help me. I'm working on stuff right now. People have made things extremely fucking difficult. But I'm going to get through it. And thank you. I really appreciate your help. And I don't feel bad fucking asking. They didn't fucking feel bad when they decided to reach out to my work, did they? So if you want something, you got to fucking ask for it. And yes, I do work my ass off. And yes, I have showed my paycheck stubs from the career I had for 17 years where I made very good fucking money. But no matter how hard you work, the lazy people that don't get off their ass and work want to destroy things for you. Well, karma is real. And one day who provides for you is going to put you out into that world, and you're going to have to be a big kid and supply for yourself. Love you, Jax. Thank you, Smiley. Okay, have a good day, guys. I got to go get some shit done. Or have a good night. All right. Love you. Bye.
No chance. No